Allow me to share my screen. Let's continue. I'm gonna take it back to the, take it back. All right, I'm gonna start with the ends, and that's nalgas, pompis. I say pompis more than nalgas, but I've heard both, and I've heard other words also. Okay, okay, take it to nalgas. All right. On the first video, I was true to what I said. I didn't say anything. The second video, I started putting in there, and therefore it gets longer and longer. So I'm gonna see if I can be true, if I can keep my comments down to a minimum, and just show you this. The cards explain why something is irregular or what I am showing you. Like here, this is not so much irregular as just showing you a noun that deals with part of the body and is feminine. That's it. So these are body parts. You've seen this. Nariz, la nariz. And here are, the tree, el naranjo, but the fruit of the tree, la naranja. Remember I said, think about the tree as el árbol, masculine. So therefore the name of the tree would be masculine, and fruta, which is feminine. So the name of the fruit would be feminine. It's just a way of remembering. That's all. And here, when it's singular, el negocio, it has one meaning. And when it's plural, it has a different meaning. Here, the name of the tree is different from the name of the fruit. You'll notice that the body parts here, for example, oreja, but not all body parts are feminine. I just noted the ones that were feminine in this set of cards. Los ojos, for example, los dientes, for example. I like this, el pan, for a la tienda para comprar pan. I thought for years, I thought that was incorrect, los panes, but no, it means loaves. For years, I would hear the señoritas who, worked in the house and said, voy a comprar los panes, señora. That was a way of saying, I'm going to go see my boyfriend, voy a comprar the pan. Is that you're going to go see your boyfriend. Interesting. La persona, masculine or feminine, is la persona. Be la persona, ¿no? But personaje, a character in a novel, is masculine no matter whether it's masculine or feminine. Notice this, el piloto, but not la pilota, it's la piloto. And one means a pilot, male or female, and the other racing driver. This is what I said in one of my videos before. When I used to live in Chicago, this is years and years and years ago, and a woman and I were arguing because I always heard la policía. She always heard la policía. When I said I always heard, because this is when I was in Mexico, but I had gone to Chicago to visit and to work a little bit. I was going back to Mexico in about a month or so. And she was, Mexican American, Chicana, right? And we argued and argued, right? And then we saw both, el policía, la policía, but we didn't read what both meant. So el policía is the policeman, the actual human being, and la policía is the police. I have a lot of stories like this, and because sometimes I would learn half of it, but not the other half. At that time, I didn't know their word. I was just learning the language. This el radio, la radio, I remember this is when I began to say to myself, there is a difference if it's masculine versus feminine. And I was, at the time, I was living in Mexico City, and I was living with a whole bunch of Jamaicans. And this one woman, I forgot her name. I can see her face, but I forgot her name. She said to me, do you know how difficult Spanish is? And I said, no. She said, let me tell you, it's very difficult because if you say el radio, you're talking about, radius or spoke. Well, she said radius, right? She said, but if you say la radio, you're talking about what everybody thinks about when you hear the word radio. And she says, boy, that's real difficult. And then I said, oh, I never knew that. And then I began my search. This is years and years ago. I began my search of seeing, in every case, does the L and the la make a difference? This is incorrect. I don't know why I put prince, princess. It might have been that. That's not, it's princesa, príncipe. No, this is incorrect. Sorry, everyone. Once again, when I see something incorrect, even though it's mine, and I didn't catch it after seeing it for 1,000 times. Okay, el rey is king. Soy el rey. That's a song in Spanish. Oh my God. You hear that every part at the end of the party. And la reina is queen. It's not princess. I can make a mistake like anybody else. The good thing is, and you'll see this in when you start learning Spanish and you say something or do something, and you can auto correct. That's Spanish. You could correct yourself. From doing it again. I apparently, because I made these very long ago, I found more words. You find more words, add to them. There's a lot of words. You can see these words come from Greek. Those are my alphabetical order, though. And you would think since it ends in ma, like mama, you would think it would be feminine, but nope, it's masculine. But it has nothing to do with the ma, it has to do with that it comes from Greek, ancient Greek. So I must have found other words and so that threw off my alphabet a little bit. But I'd rather add and then, hoping that you will take in consideration that all this is being done by one person. And excuse me if you're hearing noise. All this is being done during a pandemic. Okay, I'm going to stop here because it's a little bit longer than I thought. I thought, irregular nouns in Spanish 3 would be enough, but I guess not. So I'm going to stop at the T. Yeah, superventa. I'll have that as irregular nouns in Spanish 3. And then I'll start with terminal. I'll start with that. Okay, so this is Carolyn Fickler McLean. Welcome, WYLCONE.com. I hope this might be of help. My thinking, talking while I'm doing this. And when I make a mistake, I'll be very frank with you. I'll tell you, like El Rey. El Rey, I have never seen that. I don't know where my head was as Prince. It's always King, right? There's a famous song, Soy El Rey, or Yo Soy El Rey. Okay. I'm going to do another set. It will be irregular nouns in Spanish 4, and I'll start with terminal. Okay. So thank you. Let me stop. And I want to thank you. If any of this has been of any help, I hope you could find it in your heart and in your soul to subscribe. I'm trying to get as many subscribers as possible so that I can earn enough money so I can do this full time, because I have a lot of ideas. I even want to start venturing into French, not the pronunciation, but at least the grammar. Okay, but there's so much more grammar that I have that I've already done of English and Spanish. It'll take me quite a while. I'm talking about years, because I have years worth of English and Spanish. I get down to the tiniest, the most minute detail. And that would be for translators or people who want to speak the language totally and completely to the point where you recognize your own mistakes. So, Carolyn Fickler McLean, welcome, WYLCONE. Thank you very much and have a good day.